Hello friends, in this video I will be helping you with the different functions of database management system or DBMS. So let's start. So the first function is a data dictionary management. Okay, so from the name you can make out that this is a kind of maintaining a dictionary of data. So it is that only. What happens is your DBMS maintains a dictionary where your data, entities and their relations, or you can say relationships, are stored in a dictionary format. Okay, so if it is required to use that data element somewhere else, okay, then they can just go to this data dictionary and can pick up easily. You don't need to rewrite the codes, you don't need to you can say redefine the relationship. You can just reuse that with the help of data dictionary management. Okay, next is your data storage management. Okay, so if we talk about the data storage management, again from the name only you can make out that this is a kind of management that focuses on storing of data. Now you'll say that what's there in storing data, right? But if we talk about the data storage management in your DBMS, it is very important. Why so? Because different kinds of data is stored in your database, right? It is not in one single format. Like somebody may upload some pictures, somebody may upload some videos, somebody may upload some tables and some reports. Okay, so the data that is stored in your database is of different formats. Okay, so because of that, if we talk about the data storage management, it also have different things like your screen definitions. Okay, what should be presented at the screen regarding that data. Then your report definition, if you are showing some reports of data, then how it should be. Then your data validation rule, that what kind of data you will allow to be saved. Next is your procedural code, that is the code related for the different procedure, and your structures, that in what way the data will be stored. So these are the different things that your data storage management handles, okay, for storing your data. Next is your data transformation and presentation. Okay, so if we talk about this, this function exists to transform any data entered into required data structure. Okay, so what it means is, like when you store a data into your database, it's not always necessary that you need to present that data as it is, right? It sometimes transform that data, like someone wants to analyze the data, right, in the form of data structure or in the form of table. Then then your DBMS may transform the data into form of tables or in some other forms, okay, as the user wants it. So it gives you the feature of data transformation as well as you can say presentation. Okay, the next thing is your security management. Okay, so this is one of the most important functions in your DBMS. Okay, if we talk about the security management, it handles what levels of access you need to provide to a certain individual user. Okay, if a user is trying to access a particular database, then it's the responsibility of the security management to decide that, okay, to what levels or to certain levels or to what amount of access a particular user should be provided. Okay, and if somebody unauthorized is trying to access the system, then a security measure should be taken against them. That is also done with the help of security management feature. Okay, the next is multi-user access control. Okay, so what it says is with the help of multi-user access control, multiple user can access your data, or you can say the data that is stored in your database in a system in a useful manner. Okay, or you can say in an effective way. Like if this is your database and multiple users are accessing data, so it ensures that each of the user access data in an efficient way, and there doesn't exist any conflicts between them, okay, due to a transaction. So it helps in maintaining your data integrity as well. Next is your backup and recovery management. So talking about backup and recovery management, if we talk about DBMS provides backup of your data. You can back up the database in the form of some disks or some other storage devices. Okay, as well as it has a recovery management if some data is lost or needs to be you can say recovered from a corrupted file. Okay, then it has a recovery management also for that. The next is your data integrity management. Now from the name only you can make out that it tries to keep the data integrity as good as possible by enforcing different rules. Like for example, to reduce redundancy, okay, what it does is, like if there exists multiple files, that are same, or you can say multiple copies of same files in your database, then it will delete all the copies and it will keep only single. So that will you can say save the space, right? And like this, it has different rules for maintaining the data integrity. So that's the work of data integrity management. And the next is your database access language. So for accessing your database, there is a query language. For different database management system, there is different query language. So with the help of this query language, a user can efficiently access your database, and these query language are so clear that exactly what the user wants can define it over there, and the database management system will provide that kind of data. Okay. Next is your database communication interfaces. Now when your database when you use a database for a very large system, okay, in that scenario your database is not accessed only by a certain system or a certain application. Okay, it can be you can say accessed in different platforms, like somebody accessing it on Windows, somebody is accessing it on your Mac, okay, or somebody is accessing it on Google Chrome, and another person is accessing it on Mozilla Firefox. So to ensure a proper interface, it is a work of your database communication interfaces. So it provides different interfaces for different kinds of you can say platforms. Next is your transaction management. Okay, so that work of transaction management is to ensure that if a transaction is happening, okay, and after it completes, then it needs to be verified whether it is complete or not. If it is complete, then it will be termed as made, and if it is not complete, then it will be termed as not made. It will not exist in between that. Okay, and also it needs to be updated to the user that whether the transaction has happened completely or not. Okay, so that is the work of transaction management, that transaction happens in a efficient manner and as well as complete manner. Okay, so this was all about function of DBMS. So if you like the video, do hit the like button, do consider subscribing, and thanks for watching.